We come in peace.
Before director James Gunn becomes the new godfather of the DCU, he's got one final Marvel movie in the pipeline. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 not only serves as the final outing for this incarnation of the team, it also introduces one of Marvel's most powerful cosmic heroes to the MCU, Adam Warlock. Though, if Adam's comic book history is anything to go by, he could just as easily become the MCU's worst nightmare. Who is Will Poulter's Marvel character, and why does he play such a pivotal role in all things cosmic? Let's break down Adam's comic book origins and the role he may be playing in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I think I shall call him Adam.
Adam Warlock is one of the major players in Marvel's cosmic landscape. His innate energy-based powers already make him a force to be reckoned with. But when he wields the awesome might of the Soul Gem, Warlock becomes one of the most powerful warriors in the universe. Warlock has been a frequent ally of teams like the Fantastic Four and the Guardians of the Galaxy, often fighting to protect the universe from villains who seek to rule it. However, Warlock is both one of the greatest threats to the Marvel Universe and one of its valiant defenders. That's because he has a darker side known as Magus. While Warlock has done his best to suppress or destroy his darker side, the universe is never quite safe from this tyrannical villain as long as Warlock himself survives. Like a great many cosmic Marvel characters, Adam Warlock was originally created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in the pages of Fantastic Four. At this time, though, he was simply known as him, and it wasn't until later when writers like Roy Thomas and Jim Starlin got their hands on the character that Warlock's backstory and ongoing role in the Marvel Universe was truly fleshed out. In these early stories, Warlock was treated as a messianic savior, with Thomas drawing heavy inspiration from the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. Starlin, in particular, played a major role in shaping the character. It was he who linked the character to the Soul Gem and established the ongoing rivalry between Warlock and the fanatical Church of Universal Truth, led by Warlock's insane future self, Magus. Starlin even killed off the character when Warlock traveled forward in time and drained his own soul to prevent himself from ever becoming Magus. Warlock eventually returned, and several different incarnations of Magus have followed. The Infinity Gauntlet storyline served as what is arguably Warlock's most important act in the Marvel Universe, as he helped Earth's heroes overthrow the all-powerful Thanos and took possession of the Infinity Gauntlet for himself. That paved the way for a new series called Infinity Watch, where Warlock and his allies, Pip the Troll, Gamora, Drax the Destroyer, Moondragon, and Thanos himself, safeguarded the Infinity Gems to prevent another villain from reassembling the Gauntlet. Warlock once again rose to the forefront of the Marvel Universe during 2007's Annihilation Conquest crossover. He returned to help shepherd a new incarnation of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that would go on to inspire the movies, and prevent the already fragile fabric of the Marvel Universe from being further damaged. Most recently, Warlock has been featured in several Thanos-centric graphic novels written and drawn by Starlin and the 2018 crossover Infinity Wars. Warlock was genetically engineered by a group of scientists called the Enclave, who desired to create a genetically perfect synthetic human. Warlock has your standard superhero abilities like strength, speed, durability, and flight, as well as the ability to absorb and channel cosmic energy via quantum magic. Warlock also has the ability to retreat into a regenerative cocoon and heal his body from mortal wounds. Much of his power, however, is derived from the Soul Gem, one of the 6 gems that make up the Infinity Gauntlet. The Soul Gem allows Warlock to absorb the souls of other beings. It's this Soul Gem that caused a future incarnation of Warlock to become insane and transform into Magus. Warlock also briefly wielded all 6 Infinity Gems in the aftermath of 1991's Infinity Gauntlet storyline, making him one of the most powerful beings in existence. Warlock sort of already made his MCU debut in the post-credits scene in 2013's Thor: The Dark World. Gunn has said the cocoon scene in the Collector's Trophy Room did indeed house Warlock's body. Warlock was originally planned to appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but Gunn elected to leave him out rather than cram too many characters into one film. That's why the film only teases his eventual appearance. Instead, Warlock will make his proper debut in 2023's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, where he'll be played by Midsommar and Dope Sick star Will Poulter. Even after the debut of the first trailer, we don't really know how Warlock will factor into the plot. Guardians Volume 2 teases that Aisha and the Sovereign will awaken Adam to take revenge on the Guardians. Disney's plot summary for Volume 3 teases that Nowhere comes under attack by a mysterious new enemy, so that could be his handiwork. We also have to assume Warlock is somehow connected to the High Evolutionary. The mad scientist villain may have had some hand in creating Adam Warlock in the first place, and maybe he just really wants to get his hands on Adam's perfect DNA. But what about the Soul Stone? We can definitely see some sort of gem on Adam's forehead in the trailer, but Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones following the events of Avengers Infinity War. Maybe this version of Adam Warlock relies on a different artifact for his power, or maybe we'll learn you can't permanently destroy the Infinity Stones in the first place. We also don't know whether Adam's Magus personality will appear in the movie. That villain may be better saved for the next sequel. Even if Adam Warlock and the Guardians are in conflict now, it's a safe bet that this powerful hero will play a big part in shaping the next incarnation of the team in the MCU. How do you think Adam Warlock will fit into Guardians Volume 3? Is Magus going to be the next great cosmic villain after Kang the Conqueror? Let us know your theories in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe to IGN for more on the future of the MCU.
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives